This video is sponsored by 2E0 ERO magnetic loops and beams. Prices start from £110 for the basic loops. Email me directly at 2E0UKH@gmail.com for a discount code, saving you £10 to £15 depending on the loop ordered. Right, hi everybody, it's Chris 2E0UKH, and I've got a very exciting piece of kit in for review. This is my first look at the G7RPG micro hub. This is an all-star node, and it enables you to connect to the all-star network. Thousands and thousands of repeaters and nodes all around the world. People on real FM radios, and you're talking to them on FM. It brings all your old FM radios back to life, you know, that haven't got a lot of activity, and you can link to nodes, and you can link those nodes to others, but you've got to be careful because the big networks don't want you doing that. So the best practice is to, when you've been to one node, disconnect and then go somewhere else. So it's just a box. It's just a box with a light on it. It's powered up obviously on the back, and there's an on-off switch, and it's connected to my home Wi-Fi. And inside it is a computer and a transceiver and a sound card, and it comes all set up. When you order one of these from Peter Kendall, G7RPG, you'll give him all the details for your all-star account, which is just a username and a password. You give it, if you've got Echolink, you know, I use Echolink as well. I've linked my Echolink to the node as well. That's done at Echolink. You have to contact them. I did that a few years ago. So I can take calls. People can call in on Echolink, and I can pick them up on the radio. So at the moment I'm not connected to anything, so I'll just put the radio into view. I've got the radio set on a simplex frequency with a tone, with a tone set. It says the frequency on the back of the node and the and all the details. Very easy to program. In fact, I've only got it in VFO mode here. I haven't even put it in a channel. So it's on FM, and you can connect to repeaters and nodes by typing in the DTMF. If I keyed up and went and did *3433405, that would connect to my friend's node, Mick 2E0XVX. But for the purposes of the video, I will connect using a web browser. So this device has got its own local IP number, 192.168.1.127. So you just go to that local IP address, and you've got loads of memories. So, you know, favourites. So first of all, make sure I'm disconnected, and it says here, you can see there's my node number, and it's just me. So I'm going to connect to a busy node and click on HubNet.
G4 Alpha Joy.
I have got a battery saver enabled on here, so it probably doesn't kick in immediately.
G4 Alpha Joy, VLL. 5%, I've just turned it up to 10%. So weirdly, at 5% I wasn't getting into the hotspot. Anyways, the audio sound really different. G4RWIG8VLR. No, but it was so robotic, it's very difficult to, that might be what's causing the effect rather than the actual.
So these guys are just experimenting, and you can see on the screen on the all this stuff in yellow, each line is a different node that's connected to the hub net. This is just one of many huge networks available on All-Star. You know, I've got it linked to my Echo link, so I can pick up these. If I'm speaking to someone, I can pick up the call on my Echo link on my phone. You know, when I go out, I can continue the conversation. You know, I can access my node at home from my Echo link. So just on this network, there's a huge amount of people connected. So this is HubNet in the UK. I'll just close that. I can see node status. Bubble map shows who's connected to who. If I go to a smaller network, UK cluster, 2E0XVX's node, you can see all the people that are connected. And if I click on the bubble map, you can see all the stations that are connected to the main station. So the one in blue, that's me, 43006. So I'm connected to that. I can do a parrot test, not while I'm linked, but you know, to test the audio. I can disconnect, and I can do all this from the keyboard on the radio. I just transmit and type in a DTMF code. If I wanted to go to that node there we were just on, I would just key up and go *3 43405 and let go, and it will be connected. To disconnect, you do a *73. Is it *73 or 71? Let's connect to a huge network in America, the WIN system. So I've moved it up a frequency to
It wobbles off coast how close the center is going to get to the barrier islands of Cape Canaveral, Cocoa Beach.
Last night, and the Weather Channel looked like it was just rotating on a swivel right there in one spot. It wasn't moving, but they expected to start turning up north, so I don't think Florida is going to get hit as hard as they thought it was.
So I can go back to these guys. I'm not going to disturb anyone. They're talking there. But this is just a brief look at the G7RPG micro hub. I'm just going to show you where you get that from, where you can order it. G7RPG node. So it's £130 configured, and he doesn't really, you know, he doesn't make any money on these. He's doing it to get people on the air, to get people on the All-Star system, and you know, it works great for using Echo Link. Like I said, you can link it to your own Echo Link, and then you can pick up the conversation, or just listen when you're out and about on your Echo Link device. So £130 configured. G7RPG@hotmail.com, and it really is a fantastic bit of kit. If I'd have discovered this, I probably wouldn't have got DMR or D-Star. You know, this is a very inexpensive way to get a bit more activity. You know, is it digital? Is it analog? You know, I'm using an analog radio. Inside it there's a digital to analog sound converter and then back again. But is it digital? Is it analog? I'm really not sure. So that's my first look at the G7RPG micro hub. Thanks for watching. 2E0UKH.